Why, hello everybody, what's up? It's GleeCon, and I'm back again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thanks so much. Yesterday I was going to do our weekly classic, because Love is in the Air window opened up yesterday. Turns out it hadn't started yet. So I switched it. We did our weekly Final Fantasy yesterday, and now I was planning on doing it today. Still not activated, so I don't know when they're going to activate it. Hopefully it's not actually on, like, Valentine's Day, because I'll be spending Valentine's Day with my wife. That's the one day this week that we won't have a video. So, fingers crossed that we'll get at least a good week. But as soon as we get it, we'll devote the time to it. So in the meantime, we're going to move forward, and we're just going to pause our classic episode until it drops whenever. In the meantime, we're going to take our rogue back and keep getting her ready to do the crazy Cape of Stranglethorn events. We need to get her at least level 30. She needs to be equipped and ready to kill booty bag guards. So there's a few things we need to do on this character here. So one, if you notice, I'm in this arena. I have done a little bit of work. Not a ton. But yesterday I had a lot of bad luck. I think I had a 6 o'clock success. I'll post on... maybe attached to this video. Right before that Super Bowl started on Sunday. Was that? Oh. Yeah. And then I had no luck. I wake up for work just before 6 a.m. So I went and checked that. Look, that guy's just chilling. So somebody is right there. I don't know why they're there. I don't know what they're doing. They're just chilling AFK. At 6 o'clock... I missed the login. I logged in at like 6:02. There was no chest. So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I had no success whatsoever yesterday. So yesterday I checked at 6. It was failed. I checked when I got home at work, which I wasn't able to check until 6 p.m. Fail. 9 p.m. Fail. Midnight. Fail. So then I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to check. This is all, by the way, what am I checking? I'm trying to get Arena Grandmaster. If you notice, though, I had some successes because between these, I have 6 of the 12 needed to get the Grandmaster. So we're halfway there. How I got the 2 extra was, like a madman, I set my alarm for 3 a.m. And I woke up this morning, I guess, at 3 a.m. and successfully got one. And then right when I woke up for work today, I ran to the computer before I did anything else. 6 a.m. got a second one. So I did come off with 2 technically in the wee hours of today. And then, like I said, I checked 3 p.m. today. I got home from work a pinch earlier than normal. It's very rare that I get home before 3. But there was like an event thing, and it was just kind of a weird circumstance. So I was able to swing by my house and have lunch at home in that window. And the servers were down, of course. And then at 6, when I checked again, I missed it, like I said, by 2 minutes. But I don't know if that guy was there or not. That AFK guy was there, so I don't know what the story is. Anyway, so what we did last time is we've been flying around the world, checking stuff out. Azerothian rares. We did doing more. I think we're going to start today, because we're just going to continue leveling up and doing quests wherever we can. We're going to hit up Elwyn Forest. So let's... these zones are... Why do they have this little thing there? I don't know why they have a gear. These rares are only Burning Crusade, so we're not going to be messing with them at all. But while we're here, let's do Elwyn Forest. So that's somewhere. Oh, Moonglade has none. Good to know. We can still explore it if we get close. Why do I not see Elwyn Forest? Because even the ones that have... There we go. I was going to say, even the ones that have 0 are listed. So we're going to head to Thoros Lightfingers. And he's a little scarlet guy right near the McClure Vineyard. And that's the goal. We are at level 18, right? And we just need to continue on working. There was a new video that came out with today's expansion. I didn't even look at it. I immediately hit escape because I'm only Gonna consume all new content with you, my buddies, my pals. Oh, we gotta check. You know what? Let's stop in it. This thing right here. Because I have a mail from Reno Jackson. Why? I don't know.
Need to get closer.
Last call for Undercoin. How are you, lad? I'm sending this to you in preparation for the impending war. When the time comes, your Undercoin and restored coffer keys will be converted into resonance crystals, so spend them now while you still can. Also, don't worry, I'm in the process of repossessing Finley's belongings and should have them ready in exchange for resonance crystals the next time you stop by. To one of my greatest fans, Reno Jackson. I didn't play the last expansion, so I don't know anything about any of that. And I don't care. We'll find out later. Basically, I'm guessing what we're saying is that this... Oh, this is tin. I want that. We can start getting bronze. My guess is we are saying that this is the end expansion currency. There's always those couple little end game zones in the final year, 6 months of a life cycle. And they... My guess is that is indicating that we are... They're reminding you, hey, don't forget, these things become defunct. And will basically turn into trash in your bag, so use them or lose them. And if you lose them, you can still turn them in for something, I guess. Alright, we got a tiger here. Gotta kind of get my vibe going. I don't know. Oh, there we go. We got a mysterious satchel, a good one. Okay, we got a shank. I'll take that shank. Little upgrade. Cool. So better daggers. Good for us. I mean, we have a lot of copper. So while we're here and I'm seeing this tin, I like it. That looks like silver. Yeah. Whoops. So yeah, I don't know if there was no arena at 6. I'm not sure what happened with that. if being 2 minutes late, I just missed it. Maybe somebody else is like trying it, and that's fine. It is what it is. If this is if we are kind of cooked as far as that goes, man, this is really tough flying through the forests. My zoomed out camera style. I gotta go real up close like this. But really, we're just kind of collecting XP and making our way to Stormwind. That's the goal. I mean, Elwyn, not Stormwind. So that we can check out that zone, look for rares. The tin is good because we can turn it to bronze at some point. We'll play with some engineering, and every time we get to a zone that actually has quests that she hasn't done, but that we have covered on camera, we're going to do those. Now, when we get to the time to kill these Booty Bay guys, because that's what this is really all about. We need to get the Bloodsail Buccaneers. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Not a friendly place to like fly through and collect ore. I'm not sure what's going to happen. So I know right now the guards are level 30. So we're going to have to be somewhere around level 30. They also, I believe, team up together. So we definitely, I would imagine, want to be close to level 30. Do they scale past level 30, even if you're not on Chromie time? Because I don't think I ever went and turned us on yet. I'm not sure. We're going to find that out. Gosh. If they do,
Far away.
then we might be even more cooked, and we've got to level even more. Not sure how that's going to go. We're going to see if they stop. If they do stop leveling at 30, but they're still giving us a hard time. Once we get to around 34, 35, they will become trivial, and we can one-shot them. If that's the case, we could potentially start the phased event, and then we can farm them, and we can stay in the phased event and just farm them. So we have some options for how this is going to go. Because I think we get either 5 or 20... I don't know. I think the actual guards might give you as much as 25, and I don't know what our... Oh, man. You so on Charles. Long button. I think there's a way to, like, make someone hemorrhage out their blood on this. Like, you put all these bleeds on them, then you can make all their bleeds instantly cash out. I think that's a thing. Oh, we got a little board set up. I don't even know where we're going. We're way off the beaten track here. And then you fly like this, and it's easier to kind of try to stay out of it. You know, we're cruising a little bit. We're getting 700. We must have just hit level 18. I think we did right at the end of the last episode. And I don't think... I'm not getting any XP for the arena a little bit, so I've been doing off camera. Oh, you little so-and-so. Oh, we got a moonstone from that guy. We still are getting the extra 10% XP, so I'll take that. Rested XP is off, so now I'm back to getting 375 XP per thing. So now the real kill spot is going to be, can we find elites? And we will hunt for elites when the time comes. Splinter Fist Warriors. We're almost to Elwyn. We're one zone adjacent right now. And we will explore these areas too. This is where one of the Dragons of Emerald Twilight or whatever used to be, but that's defunct now, the Twilight Grove. That used to be a spawn spot, but I think it's neat that they've never taken that away. You cannot go in there. Not for mortals anymore. But I do think it's kind of cool how that exists, and it's one of the few things where they completely removed like that functionality, those events from the game. Yet they never removed the giant, massive indicators that those things existed. Alright, so this is Gerard's Landing. We're looking, yeah, right around here. What is this guy's name? Doros Lightfingers. He's the thief. Rogue. Something like that. The fact that he's named Lightfingers makes me worry that he is walking around stealth. That's just a bandit. Just bandit. There he is. Okay. Okay, so now with that one, I was able to hit them all with the bleed. Well, I thought I would hit him. Oh, maybe he didn't get hit with the bleed. Yikes. Oh no! I would have vanished. I wasn't really paying attention to my life. I was trying to look and see, like, are my bleeds working? I should have just focused on Garrote, spin. Don't work up the big rupture unless I can. Like, that's like a luxury. But we did get 1,600 XP from killing old Lightfingers there. So we succeeded in that. We also want to get the XP from running around the zone. I can't believe I died to those fools. I gotta get my revenge on them. Stupid bozo idiot. Stupid bozo idiot dum-dums. Yeah, they've already got the road on them, leading them out. I'll get better. I'll get better. I promise myself I will. Oh, boots are not better. We got a sash. Level 21, so that's an upgraded leather belt for us. Cool. Plenty of ore all around us. We have discovered Elwyn Forest proper. The starting land of the humans. We have been here many a time. Yeah, when we do the love is in the air, that's kind of annoying. I do think I did it off camera. It is annoying. The reason why is the quests are fairly simple. There's a short quest chain, but then I think to get the repeatable, you have to like collect all of the. There are certain items. I think the premise of it is you give people. I think you spray them with a perfume or a cologne, or you spray yourself with a perfume or a cologne, and then you talk to people, and then they will give you a gift. I believe this is how this whole system works. And then the gift is going to be dependent upon their role. Like guards can give a certain item. Civilians, shopkeepers. I think that's how it works. And then if you get a certain amount of each, you can put them together to make a like a Valentine's Day basket candy thing. Then okay. So what's our next elite? Or rare, I mean. Gug Fat Candle. Sounds like a kobold. He is in the Echo Ridge mine in Northshire. So, and then to make the ultimate Valentine's Day box of candy, you have to do that for all 3 capitals. Well, the cologne can just be bought for very low price, so that's not a big deal. It's just tedious running around and finding the guards, but tedious is not the same thing as hard. Not even particularly time-consuming. The main problem is they give you various things. They don't always give you the item you need for the candy. Sometimes they'll give you Valentine's Day cards. I believe the Valentine's Day cards can be traded in almost like a currency or something, maybe. Or you can make a certain pack of Valentine's Day cards and then you make a Valentine's Day book or something. I don't freaking know. But anyway, that's not the big deal. Oh crap, that scared. I totally. They got me. They jump scared me on that one. I had the vague thought, you know, I'm flying awfully close to the starting spot for humans. Anyway, so the point of the game today is just get as close as we can to 30. It's going to take us a while to get there, and then at 30 we can check. Some days it's going to go faster than others once we can start questing. Obviously, we have almost... What time are we at right now? With 20 minutes in, we're more than 75% of the way to leveling up. So we should easily be able to get, even without questing, about 3 to 4 levels per episode. Let's say 4, probably and realistic, because the XP keeps scaling. Realistically, minimum of 4 levels per episode. We need 12 more to check, so this one plus 2 more episodes, we should be good. And we can speed that up in some zones where we get a little questing going on. So after this, we're gonna hit up the other 3 starting stones. We're gonna we're gonna teleport back to Ironforge. All right, so that was lame. Please don't kill me again, guys. I just want to go back here. Oh, you know what? I don't have my poisons on. That'll do it. Oh, here he is. Gug Fat Candle. Just chilling out in front of the entrance. Cool. Really, I would imagine since we have 8 seconds, most mobs, it should be like, you do one thing. That's cool, we got a small wooden hammer. Alright. Gug Fat Candle in the books. What else do we got here? Narg the Taskmaster. I feel like we killed him on it. He's down there at the McClure Vineyards. He's also a kobold. Oh, so he's probably in that. He's probably in that mine, not actually out and about. Alright, we're gonna collect more copper as we go. At some point, not today, like when I feel like we're getting close to or ready to start the actual process of what's that? Better. Alchemy trainer. When we're ready to start the actual process. What is that? A scenic gateway portal? That must be like a trinket that somebody played down. Alright, I don't want to get too close to Goldshire either. I feel like that's suicide. I don't want to get those chests either in case I have to hunt the chests down. Okay, we're close to hitting level 19. That will put her Gleekon firmly. Patience is a virtue. That will put her firmly in the lead. Yeah, I think I gotta go like first, second. Then I need to build up my coins so we can hit full on. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think I gotta focus on these bloods. And then just keep my slice and dice going. Alright, keep that going. Yeah, hit those 2 bleeds as soon as possible. What is this dude's name? Narg the Taskmaster? 5 seconds. Yeah, he could be anywhere in here. Miner. I don't need all these silly little miners. Okay. I mean, I could clear this whole. Whoops. This whole silly little mine out if we want. If we want. There you go, leveled up. Okay, we gained Fan of Knives. Heck yes. Sprays the enemies within 8 yards, dealing poisons if we kill 5, and does good damage. This one's Crimson Tempest spreads the bleeds. Great. And we gained detect traps. It's just a passive, happens automatically. And I want to leave Phantom Knights right there. Unlocked a new whatever. All right, let's look for assassination. Rogue talents. Here, bam. All right, so I picked up this last time. Now I want this one in the middle. Canny Strikes, which just gives me a 2% crit. Good. Anybody that plays WoW would be like 2% crit. Yes, please. Well, we're just going to keep on keeping on looking for Narg the Taskmaster. And we are now level 19. Schlagen? I think he appears like in a back hole somewhere. Alright, so now let's try this. What happens if I go... Now I wonder... Like, what happens if we try to pick a couple dudes up? I don't know. Oh, my 25 seconds of that work. Alright, so... I kind of feel like this is like right about where he spawns. Also, this 100 XP per... Not blowing my skirt up or anything. Alright, it does seem like there's a deeper way. Maybe this guy, maybe this Narg is... I don't need to kill all these people. I mean, we could try to get like a... Okay. Yeah, so... And it used to have like a little shiv, too. Okay. And then we go on both of those like that. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that. It feels okay. Not amazing. But I mean, it's giving my poisons. Minor. Just peeking around for regular miner. I think he's like near the end of the dungeon. Okay. There used to be this little green shiv that you could pull out also. That was like a throwing knife. Alright, so that's all the ore. And if he's here, he's probably going to be here at the end of this cave. I think that's where he typically appears. Nope, this is just a tunneler. Alrighty. So, you know, what we need to do is have, eventually... We will have the Envenom, which is going to encompass at level 22. It's going to take over both Eviscerate and Slice and Dice and put them together. Oh, there he is right there. Stand out in front of everything because I'm a bozo. Yeah, you could just do kiting all the time. Got him. Great. Alright, we got Narg the Taskmaster. He's done. And who's next? Let's move this over. At least right there. Morgraine the Sly. Found up by... So he's... It's she. She is found in the hut by that river. We are going to need to go work on this soon. It's just going to be time consuming and a little expensive. Our money is not great. So... I'm going to need to wait for some questing and stuff too. So we get some goods. I mean, our gear is essentially free right now, but the money is not good. And a lot of this old classic stuff is not considered real anymore. Like it does nothing, like it's been totally broken by the scaling. Like they don't care if you're gonna play old school classic anymore. They are not motivated in fixing that experience, especially with leveling the professions and the potions and blah blah blah. Alright, so in one of these houses somewhere is Mograine, probably. Cut purse. We just passed 7 o'clock. I don't know if that's a thing. Alright, what do we got here? Well, we have Eon Jolly. What is he? He's just a person. Okay, so these are... Those are some NPCs. I don't want to kill them. There she is. There she is. Miss America. Oh, she jumped behind my back. Like a bee head. Ow. Got him. Okay. We got that little girl. She did give me some trousers of the quick blade, so we've been bad on pants so far. So this is a small pant upgrade. Great. Alright, we're getting lucky. People are obviously not hunting the rares, or it just restarted with the whole server weekly. Gruff Swift Bite is a gnoll down there. He can appear anywhere down in the land of Old Hogger, the infamous Hogger. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, guys. Hey, 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 hey. Ow. I don't think I need to do 2 of them. That's a little extreme. Alright, so we're gonna go down. Probably actually should bolt forward. There you go. Okay, so he appears from parallel to the bottom of this farm. So we have a little bit of war. Alright. Outrunner. They can drop a stone knoll hammer. There he is. Oh, man. Just getting lucky today. Or whatever, like I said, it's not luck at all. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go after Homeboy here. Alright, so we want to hit that, boom. And get the energy back up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I will eviscerate you. See, now what's the deal there? On up to 2 other enemies. So that's what I don't see. I do not see that happening. It's very close. Oh, it's actually 1 point better. Like 1 point of crit better. Barely better. Ah. Neat. Alright. So what's next here? Rough Swift Bite, got him. Mother Fang. She's a spider in the Jasper Lode mine. That's this mine up here. Okay. That's Fargo Deep Mine. That's not the right one. We already were there. And it looks like the ore has already spawned back in play. Yeah, and the lame thing about learning these recipes is they don't even pay for themselves anymore like it used to be. I guess they probably didn't ever used to. Maybe. Alright, so we're cruising. Getting close to good old level 20. And the goal being right around level 30. And we're going to be able to tell pretty fast with those Booty Bay guys. By the time we're like level 32, we're going to be able to tell, is this, are they scaling with me or not? Because I won't be able to tell exactly at level 30. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We were also supposed to be doing some fishing. Dang it. So right there. So we're going to check that out too. Yeah, I was going to record those arena things, but like when I'm waking up at like 3 in the morning like a madman, because I've been trying to record every little thing. This is where we started. And I did previously, other than the past 2, I had every attempt at that arena thing, but for those, like... Is he already back? He sure is. Let's get this guy again. Cray. See, I don't know what the deal is with this, right? So I put this on there. And then... So that's good though, we got the XP again. It's... Whoa. So I'll take it for that reason? Oh, we never got close enough to actually get storm winds. Let's go back over here. Never got close enough to get a piece of storm winds. Like revealing on our map. Not a piece of it, whatever. We just didn't get close enough to get the exploration part for it, so we get that XP. Alright, so now I'm gonna go hit up... I guess let's start at this stream. I'm gonna call this... Actually, we don't... This one big stream also feeds all the way up into this lake. So, we're gonna go call... We will call that one thing, and then we're going to call this one river, because this river feeds along the whole edge too. And technically, it all channels into itself, but I will call these other tributary things, I'll treat them slightly differently at least. Because otherwise, it's basically one contiguous set of water boundaries. And that's... Oh, there's Grizzled Ben. We found another rare without even trying. That big old sleeping bear. Ow. Alright, so I hit them. And he does. Okay. It is copied. Alright. Alright, so here's Grizzled Ben. Get another bear, another rare off of our list. You can hear him snoring. That's cool. Got him. We got a pouch, which we don't need, right? Oh, we don't need that. Correct. Fantastic. Alright, so let's head over here to the very edge where we will fish once and we'll call it a river fishing. And then we'll come back here and fish in this lake. That'll be our second body of water, and then I'm going to come get this tiny body of water up here before we get close to Stormwind, but we're not flying. We're not fishing in Stormwind. I mean, I guess we could. Is there like some kind of achievement or something for that? Maybe not. I don't remember. There are some achievements for fishing. I don't need sage fish, I suppose. They're also on that side of the river. So, I don't want to go into Westfall for it. I mean, we're going to continue this process as far as she needs to go. Remember, we're just going to do 5 casts at each spot, whether or not we get 5 things from it. Another thing we need is cooking leveling up. We're making good time. But kind of want to... We need to sell soon. After this, we're hearthing back to... spot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 so far. We got 1 fishing up. We're still not very high on fishing. 34. Trash. Okay, so 35. We are far below. Although in terms of like zone by zone, we're appropriate. You know, you'd want to be around somewhere in the ballpark of around 50 by the time you got out of here. Alright, so now we're going to go back up to this little lake up here. And then we're going to also go higher to that higher lake. Okay, so this is Mirror Lake. And there's a couple little copper veins we'll grab after. Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence about. Because we haven't really even explored our tin spots yet. And then you sort of want to blow past tin and go into iron. Oh, we got a potion. But see, even that. Oh, potions are back. They fixed them. There you go. They fixed potions. Ah, dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we only need 4 more, but I was hoping they were going to do that quietly, you know, because there was a week where potions were worth 1 thing. Okay, this level 35 gnome. Just getting all up in my business. He's gonna fish with this giant bobber next to me. It says question, question, but then in parentheses. So there's gotta be some way of triggering and knowing. Okay, so... there's got to be some way. Alright, this is called Thunder Falls. There's more bandits up here. I don't know what these guys are. Bandit. Bandit. Is there someone in that house? A rogue wizard. Yeah, so maybe there's something on this that has to do with something. And even though, yeah, because there's a little cascade, I'm going to separate it. We're going to call this another area. Let's get our fishing 5 more spots here. We're up to 38. And then we're going to get close enough to make Stormwind pop. And I think we could go, maybe I'll go back in here. Oh, you know what? We haven't done this lake yet. I'll count this as a section. There are 3 more little parts there before we go into Jasper Lode Mine and look for that other rare. It's okay. We're kind of taking like a little miniature intermission right now. Oh, we're fine on time. We're doing glorious on time. Okay, maybe, so we're up to 40. We're still right now at a clip of about 1 every 2 casts. So, you know, that is what it is. I don't know what that chest is. It says there's a recipe for crocodile steak inside. Well, maybe we should go grab it. Maybe. Oh, no, I don't want to. Chests we're not going to grab because when I get to the point where I need to farm the chests for whatever achievement, whatever, I do not want... And that's going to happen on her. On other characters, sure. Alright, so... Cool, we got to 41. Look at that. What the heck is that thing?
Get closer.
A Trader's Gilded Brontosaur. That's that Brontosaur that got, like... Can I get high above the Gates of Stormwind? There we go. I just didn't want to trigger getting shot down and died. Okay, so now let's go into North Shore Abbey again. We were there for a second. Let's fish in the little stream in here. Why not? Can you? Sure. Then we're going to go above right there and see what this little area is. I don't know that I've ever even been there before. Those Black Rock Wargs. What kind of fish will we get here? I don't know. Same as ever. So... maybe around 43 we're gonna get to? Yeah, we got 42. I just don't want it to jump up very much. I don't want to have to deal with fishing for like a bajillion things like we had to before, which I'm anticipating that will happen. You know what? We should be able to cook some of this stuff too. Let's cook up, yeah. When we go to... there we go. When we go to Orgrimmar again, we'll at least... I think we will look at our jobs some. Okay, what the heck is this place? You can fish here. What is it even called? Jeremiah Seeley. Who even are you, bro? This is another one of these places like in Turistful Glades that... like, what even is this place? Alliance characters, Rue, Terp, little dogs. So these like hidden places that do nothing but opened up once flying entered the picture. Bunch of sheep up here. Is there a dude in there? Aggie Tyler. Or are they tied to a quest line? I don't freaking know. What happens if I fish up here? Is it trash fishing? Fishing tied to your level? You can't, it doesn't show up on the map. So, I don't know what that's all about. We're going to explore it though. And then I'm going to head down to that lake and do that little spot. Then I think we should be able to find Jasper Lode Mine. Then the only other place I want to fish on this map is we are going to fish at this Cairn River once. That's it. So, I don't think we're even going to quite hit 50 fishing. And that's okay. That's quite alright. I don't know, is that... So maybe we have just... This is the last one. So. Okay, so we're at... Oops. We're at 47 fishing. Alright, down here. We're gonna go outside that crystal mirror, whatever it's called, lake. There's the burnt up vineyards. Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's Jasper Lord Mine. Dang it. Okay. Oh, we got a level up from that guy. Okay, so we are now level 20. So now you can have PvP talents. What does that even mean? I don't freaking know. A new talent point. We got a ton of other PvP. We now gain expert riding. And we can now switch between like the hover flight style and the dynamic flying. So if hovering is better for us, we can do that. We also gained something. Ah, the switching of the flight style. Skyriding and steady flight, which I don't... That's fine. Cool. Alright, what's our talent point going to be? It's on the rogue side. We most recently got Master Poisoner. So we need the next one, which is called Cheat Death. That's a great one. Fatal attacks reduce you to 7% of your health for 3 seconds afterwards. Take 85% reduced damage. Cannot trigger once more often than... So whatever. That's a get out of jail free. Every class has one now. Cheat Death style. Alright, so within this one, we're hunting for Mother Fang, a big old spider at the back of this cave. And we're 20, level 20. Love it. Love it. It's easy cause I do it all the time. And maybe that flight style would be better for what I'm doing, but I don't care. I don't care enough. Make it work. I did hovering and flight style for years. But sure, if you just want to like hover in place, it's nice that that option exists. Okay. Okay. Great. Give me that ore. And remember, we're going to the backity back. We get 420 XP, bro. To see if Mother Fang is deep in this cave. Okay, that's just a mine spider. Mine spider. This is why we go. There she is. She's fat and gigantic. Look at that big old thing. Sick. Alright. I mean, honestly, that level was made possible by the massive amounts of rares. We found so many rares, so that really speeds the process up. That's why we're doing so good. Okay. Leaving this cave now. We got all the ore. And we got the big spider. We are now 20, and already we are almost 20% of the way through to level 21. So that's just... We're cruising. Not sure where the best place for us to go. Alright, so we do still need to fish over here at this lake. Alright, fine. Oh, cool. Just fly into a tree in DC. Oh. Oh, they're gonna do maintenance again tomorrow. Performing scheduled maintenance tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. And we will not be expecting it to be available again until 11 p.m. So maybe classic will work tomorrow. Otherwise, I guess I'll be doing another Final Fantasy episode tomorrow. I don't know. Awesome. So, booted me out. There must be some kind of, you know, stability issues. I haven't really seen a lot, but there's one right there. Yeah, these little wolves. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh. Why? Why are you not attacking? Okay. Oh man, that did nothing. What the heck? Okay. Why? Why was I so weak all of a sudden? Did they just keep spawning over and over again? I don't know what happened there. Did I just get nerfed? They're like, boot this guy off and nerf him. He's killing wolves in Elwyn Forest way too fast. Or was it like they are... No. I think they just maybe kept adding them on. Oh, really? Wow. Alright, okay. Where can I go to sell? I actually think I do have one of those mounts that has a, like the Traveler's Woolly Mammoth or something like that. Come on. Get off me, bro. Yeah, that's weak. The Eviscerate's basically worthless.
I can't carry it.
Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Travelers. Filter. Like maybe a mammoth? Can I see all my mounts? Albino Drake. Cool. There we go. I need something. Alright, so obviously I want... I think it's called Traveler's Woolly Mammoth or some crap like that. Because I didn't see it in any of our... Rat Stallion. Mammoth.
What is that thing? Did they get rid of it? Did they like nerf it to where you can't use that anymore? Armor, pull it, brown bear. They don't have any. Oh, maybe it's a ride along. No. Okay. What the heck? Maybe I need to collect. I already checked flying before. We've already looked at all of those. Ba ba ba. Yeah, there's like some freaking mammoth that from Wrath of the Lich King that you can sell. It's like in the city. I remember getting some of these. Each of the, like a lot of these have a story unto themselves. Those goats, those are fun. The chauffeur thing. Okay. That thing's cool. Dire horns. That little hard shell was kind of cool for a while. Those phalanxes, those are all endgame. What's this? I don't think that you can sell off of this guy. That thing was cool. That thing was hard to get. It's annoying. This is a luck got fossilized raptor. That's one of my favorite mounts. Love that thing. That I think I got from. I didn't buy it one off, but I got those from some pre-ordering, something like that. There it is. Grand Expedition Yak. Grand Expedition Yak. That's what it is. Okay, so let's sell off all this crap I'm sitting on. Everything that's not... Yeah, unfortunately, we have a lot of different ores and stuff like that. Okay. All right. Cool. Peace out. Grand Expedition Yak. Those things disappeared. Died of dysentery out here. Another one of these. That took a long time. Okay, we got him in time. Alrighty. See, they just instantly spawn. So this is just a bad spot. Alright, what's the next thing I want? We got Mother Fang. So, Fed Fennel is a knoll. That's up at the tip top. Oh, I was trying to go for fishing right here. And they got DC'd. I remember now how this all began. Okay. Try it again. Took me a little bit of time. Couldn't remember what that thing was called. Mammoth, yeah. I do think there's a Traveler's Tundra woolly mammoth. But clearly that's not it. It's just like an easy way to start this guy with some
far away.
Stuff already. Alrighty. Yeah, but we hit level 20, so that's cool. So there are a couple little things that are actually like 20 is the cutoff for them. So now we've unlocked some level 20 stuff. Oh man. Not a good spot for fishing. Yeah, that's just terrible. Using Eviscerate, it's just horrific. It is not at all what you should be using if you... Alright, we're 49, I mean. We're almost at level 50, which historically... Oh my gosh. Would have been a great place to start thinking about being a journeyman fisherman. See, that only gives 2 mana. So, are we fixed? Are we not fixed? Maybe it only restores 2 mana to me because I don't have mana. I don't know. What have I even got? I think I've only managed to get 2 fish because of this stupid mana. There you go. Alright, we're finally 50. Finally 50. This place is cray-cray. It's all the fishing. And, you know, we're multitasking. We're getting a lot of things done in our journey here just to break it up as we slowly try to get to the ability to grind out friendly reputation with the Bloodsail Buccaneers. And in the meantime, work on that Arena Grandmaster crap. I'm also really just terribly bummed out that we're gonna have to just do PvP. In general, I mean, I'm bad at it. You guys, well, I guess it's not really, there's no being bad or not in what you've seen so far with me in the arena, because I die with 1 hit. I was at level, like, you know, 16, 17, 18 going against level 80s. So there's no real PvP in that sense. Alright, I guess let's do the fishing and then we'll go up and hunt for that dude. Small frog, there's a little copper vein in the middle there. 1. And we've almost got this place fully explored now. There's just a couple little spots off to the corner. Had some good luck with the rares. I think we've gotten maybe every single one. Knock on wood. Gotten ourselves up to level 20. Okay, 2 more, and we'll move along. There's 1 ore there. Wait. Okay. I mean, it may be, I don't know. Maybe it's where we're fishing. I don't know. I'm not sure. So far, we are averaging still 1 to 2 fish. So things haven't gotten really worse. That's great. Alright, so again, we want to go here. What is it called? Fennel. Like fentanyl or something. Fennel seeds. River Paul Runts. That's a prowler, not a mob named Prowler. Okay, these guys are normal. These spooky duper. There he is. Alright, so we gotta be smart here.
I'm am out of range.
Cool. Right. I don't know why she... I wish that didn't happen. Where she wouldn't just stop sometimes. I'm gonna switch back to my other mouse soon. My son just recently blew his mouse up. Well, it just died. You know, he's clicking his brains out constantly. They happen. I've burned through many a mouse in my time. So his died, and so I gave him the one that's to my spare computer to the side that I don't really use because it's pretty crappy now. Alright, now we're going after old Fed Finnel. But homeboy hits hard, and he's blocking what I'm doing. He's parrying. Alright, so we got some Pants of the Fire Flash. These are slightly better. Oh, it's not my preferred armor type. Never mind. Cool. Alright, so we're done fishing in the land. All we need is to get the ore as we see it, and then look for a last... There's still a few rares to look for. And there's a couple spots down that we haven't explored. Alright, so after Fed Fennel, Tarantus, probably a spider, yep. Tarantus appears by the Tower of Azura, just chilling in the grass. Luckily, none of them have been very far away from each other. I think I saw an ore around here. I don't see it now. So got it, or... No. Alright, so we're going over... those wolves are not worth it. Okay. So it looks like it was typically, there's those little gnomes. It was appearing where? In the grass. So does it stealth? I don't think so. I think it's more that it blends in naturally. I don't see it though. Like too far afield. Yeah, pretty much right at the tip. It would have been in this area. So it's either stealthy blending in, or I'm just not seeing it. What do people say about it? It's newly added rares. It does look cool. But I don't see it. Alright, cool. So, and there are a couple over there, but it's annoying. They're annoying. Those wolf pack ones. Alright. Lame Paul the Whimperer. Oh. What is he? He's a wolf that appears over in the lake. Alright. Get over here. These are just so annoying. We can get one right here. That's good. Alright. I don't want the one where I have to fight 8,000 wolves for it. It's not worth it. Okay, so Lame Paul the Whimper. He appears... You can see him right there. He's there. Okay. We gonna get him. I need to reapply my poisons after this fight.
Use so-and-so. Got another small pouch. I think when they say, like, activate your whatever poisons, like, it's indicating that your poisons are... activated, sure, but, I mean, not your poisons, your bleeds. But they, like, if they are 1 second from being out, you're gonna apply 1 second of them to everybody else, so. That's kind of how it works. The goal would be to get as much bleed out as possible. Spread them out, like if you're doing mythics, and then ideally have another move that causes them to hemorrhage. Okay. And then not have to worry about certain stuff. Okay, so we got Lampall the Whimper. Grizzled Ben. He was that snoring guy, right? Yeah, we already got him. Okay, so we got Grizzled Ben. Snoot the Rooter. That is a pig down at the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch. Which is one of our last areas we need to go. So perfect. As we bottle up Elven Forest. I think it's... you know, I'm just an orc running around Elwyn. Actually, you know, Garona, she's probably pretty familiar with this area. Quite get there yet, but I see these ores. And now I've got to grab them too. So much ore. Doesn't really give us a lot of money, but it sure does give us XP. I mean, and I will save. I guess the thing about it is I will save. Whoa. Oh, there we go. There's Terapis. He's a rare. I don't care if I need him or not. I didn't get full XP for him. So what's the story on that? He was one of our rares, but I did not get XP on him because he maybe because the other guy tagged him too, even though I did most of the work. A little bit bummed about that. Alright, so this is Belly Rooter, whatever his name is. He appears in the middle, and his name is Snoot the Rooter. Okay, there's people around here. That guy is found around the pumpkin patch. Yeah, this one's full of dudes, so there's people out here hunting. He already has a core hound. How the heck did he get that guy so fast? Alright, then we just did all that's left is Bushtail, the little rat, or I mean fox, and he's down in this last area. Let's see. I feel like now I'm out here with all these people in the world, and I don't know, there's something nice and soothing about Classic. I don't have to worry about most people. Now I do. And I feel like a lot of people, I mean, they have their own agendas. And maybe at this stage, the people that still play the game are all crazy like me.
But I don't think so. I think not that many people are crazy like me. Obviously, they're out there. I'm competing with them all the freaking time to get my little achievements. But I mean, I'm cray-cray. That's another ore guarded by 8,000 wolves. No thanks. This other guy, we want him right on the other side, so he should be right around. There he is, I see him. Old bushtail. Little fox. What's that called? Okay, we got some nice XP for old bushtail. Great. That pioneer belt is not as good as my belt. Alright, cool. All we have to do is explore that last little area. Grab some XP on the way, and then it is time for us to head back to Orgrimmar. Probably the fastest way would be for me to hearth back to Gromgall and just take the Zeppelin, I imagine. Now, if there's any portals in Gromgall, we can... Oh, not ready to go there yet. We gotta explore this logging camp, Eastvale logging camp. Okay. Alright, we have the zone opened up. And we have 8,000 copper ore. I really don't know how much copper ore we have. 581. That's pretty crazy. Alright, let's get out of here. Back we go to Gromgall, and then we're gonna hearth over. Actually, wait, there's one more ore. 581's not enough. Now, I mean, oh, that's a bad one. I'm not going to... do everything with the ore. Alright, what's our time also? We would have roughly half an hour. We're a little under on time. Now we're no longer doing well. We're right on target, but now I'm gonna end up... Oh, forgot, we're not in Gromgall. Right next to the freaking Gurubashi Arena. I want to go to Gromgall. This is honestly... The tin is going to be... Oh, that's iron. Tin is going to be good for us because... we don't have a lot of gold either. That's a little bit of a bummer as well. Tin is going to be good. Because it's all bronze. Ow. That was just a couple iron. We're not even to 150 yet with our mining, despite all that, because we're mining such crap. But it's okay. We're going to have the opportunity. We are going to be more than mined to our... So, look. This takes you to Undercity. I don't know why there's portals there now, because... Something about the way they... Yeah, because of this freaking Zadormi crap. So the portal takes you to some weird version of it. Can I go in there? Still? Yeah, it still phases you right in. And there is a portal to Orgrimmar. So I'm going in here. A transmogrifier guy right out there. All right. So we are almost level 21. We're basically level 21. At the end of this episode, so we have 28 minutes. I'm playing for 28 minutes more, one way or another. What the heck is going on here? Is there no elevators anymore? Is this like the dead Undercity, so you can't get down there? I think so. It's not the real Undercity. Rah. Flame. Alright, let's do the real Undercity. Yeah, see, look at it all destroyed. You can see there's been another Scourge, kinda... I don't know what's going on. I do not know what happened with that. I don't even know what expansion that happened in. I don't know if that was War Within. I don't know. Okay, now it's back in business. Yeah, you just have to go, and then it will trigger it to come back. Now you'll have the real, or the different timelines, so you can visit this again. See, these are... What the heck? I don't think I ever did this before. See, a scenic gateway portal? That's a Valentine's Day thing. They're waving to me. The NPC is. I can't mess with that. I don't know what I don't know what it's for. Like a love tunnel. This is my first time coming into the Undercity with this character. Just discovered the Undercity. Cool. I'll take the XP, but. Oh. Hey guys, what's up? You guys are sick. You're disgusting. I'm just a world traveler. Old Gleekon. What does this guy do? It doesn't. Who even knows? He just runs around. Being ridiculous. Why did I come here, you ask? Maybe you don't. Maybe you know. Because we're gonna use the Hellfire Peninsula to Orgrimmar portal. So we're going Undercity. We're going to Orgrimmar via Hellfire, via Undercity, via Tirisfal, via Gromgol. So it's a chain of portals. Just don't pay any attention to it. Don't worry about all that. And now, boom, just like I wanted to. I hearthed right to Orgrimmar. Who are these people? First mate, Jembaya? Skeleton people? Where are they going? I don't know, it seems a little spooky. There's some jerk who's probably been killing me in PvP. Built hard, tough, my butt cheek. Alright, here's good old Orgrimmar, full of people. What's up, guys? Everybody knows your name. Leak on a level 20%. I think that makes me cool, but I don't really know. Actually, what makes me cool is my unrelenting determination to do all the things in the game. Alright, so...
What are you looking for?
No, not you.
Quite well, friend.
Let's go in here. First of all, guys, we got some cooking to do. Please, 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 I need to make my 10 spiced wolf meat. Which should get me, there you go. That's going to get me over 50. Hallelujah. Also, I need to find whoever will sell me the fishing recipes for the fish that I have, please. Actually, in Duratar, I think we can buy some there. So that's cool. Yeah, there you go. Kind of farted out for a minute. That sucks that they're gonna shut down the whole thing tomorrow. What the heck is going on? I know they're doing like a you know, the new expansion or whatever. But it's all still pre-patch. I didn't think that it mattered. Guess I'll open those.
For the Horde.
Okay. Oops. Alright, can I cook? Can you train me,
Look
chef?
far.
Boiled clams, coyote steak, fillet of frenzy.
Go
Good.
forth to victory.
Can I also learn anything in here? No. Okay. Do I have any of the stuff needed for that? If I had some refreshing spring water.
What can I do for you?
Come on, you slowpokes. Alright, now I can make these 2 boiled clams. Okay, so we've gotten to 62. I'm gonna toss that water.
Farewell.
Alright, not a lot I can do there. Whoa, what is it that I need? 110 and 85. Alright, let's go talk to the fisher person. Maybe that fisher person can teach me some fishing recipes. And then we have 8 bajillion. Or, I don't even know, what are we going to do with our time? It's going to be like 10 minutes. Ore building. Of boring. Of smelting. So it's going to take us longer than anything else.
Speak, friend.
Okay, Rainbow Fin Albacore. The other 2 I don't have
Dabu.
yet. Okay.
Strength and honor.
Yeah, see, that's that oversized bobber that I don't care about.
May your blades
Yeah.
never dull.
Alright. So... Fine. Working our professions. That's the battlefield thing. Where's the smelting? A muddy crawfish. Lovely, lovely revelers. Hey, bud. Can I learn anything new yet?
Raw.
Iron and gold. Great.
For the Horde.
Do you guys...
What can I do for you?
No.
Go.
No.
with honor.
No one cares about that.
Stay the course.
What about you? A mining sack? Should I take a mining bag? I should. And use that as my extra bag. Oh no! That was... Oh, I just wasted like half my gold. Why did that not count as a reagent bag? Why did I just throw away half my gold? Why am I such an idiot? Bro. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. Alright. Stupid. Okay. We're now gonna get to... Alright, so even it's less than it's about a second per. It's gonna take 10 minutes. Alright, so what are we gonna do for 10 minutes here? I guess we can look at the next thing. I cannot believe I just freaking did that. Let's look at the Love is in the Air. Where are we at with record time? Okay. We essentially got to level 21. I still think in around 2 episodes we can get this done. So today's Tuesday, so Wednesday. But yeah, one of these days Love is in the Air is going to kick off. So I don't know what day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Well, Saturday, like I said, I won't be around. And sure, maybe Sunday night. So one day this week will be a classic Love is in the Air. and let's just call it tomorrow, but whatever. And then Thursday, Friday, that will be my 2 other episodes. So I think I should, and then Saturday I'm not going to have it. So I think by the end of this week, by Sunday, it might not be right at the beginning of the episode, it might be whatever, but I think by Sunday I will be... We're going to be starting to mess around with our questing. So what do we need, remember? We're doing the Stranglethorn. The Cape of Stranglethorn. So there are 5 quests. We did Arena Master already. Did I mark that off on my list here? I actually did that quest. Okay, so let's take a peek here. So we actually already did Arena Master. I just never marked it on the sheet. It gave us this trinket. It is not repeatable. Nothing. It's just a regular quest. Get it from that trinket. We already did it. So cool. So this is called the Cape of Stranglethorn. The Cape, which is not an original zone name, but hey, it is what it is. Should have did that first. Okay. So we did this. This is called Arena Master. And Arena Grandmaster, which is what I've been working on. I'm just actually preemptively working on it since I've already just did that. And I feel like it's going to be such a pain. And I'm right, but we're halfway through me collecting up all of these things. That is what it is. I can sell those. I really can't believe I just blew half my freaking ore. Terrible. The good thing is, a lot of these bombs and stuff that I get, I think I can sell for a sustainable profit. Crap. Alright, the other quests coming up are Traitor to the Bloodsail, which we could do right now. Dressing the Part. Avashti Admiral and Avashti Scallywag. Now, Traitor to the Bloodsail is when we want to switch back. So this is a quest that you turn in a bunch of silk and red dye, and it will allow you to... You turn it into this guy, the Bloodsail Traitor, and it allows you to swap 500 rep Booty Bay and Bloodsail. So it's very, very easy to get back up your rep with Booty Bay. Not worried about that at all. I think the only requirement, as people say, is you have to get back to neutral. So this is, you just have to be below neutral with Booty Bay and the rest of the cartel. Cool. Similarly, we already have on the spreadsheet listed this Mending Old Wounds. It should just be called Mending Old Wounds Warcraft. Just called Mending Old Wounds. I don't know why I put Mending It. This is a quest that's available from this guy, Mubsy. Looks like they are somewhere around Ratchet. Mupsy Shacklefield. Okay, I gotta fix my quest because it's called Mending Old Wounds. Now, this says that it's Horde only. Okay, I guess it's only Horde. It gives you Ratchet rep. You turn in Linen in an empty vial. In Classic... okay. So it is still found in Ratchet. It is neutral. Not... So I gotta change the color on the spreadsheet. It is neutral. Not Horde only. Okay. And Linen Crystal Vials, and this just swaps. Optimal reputation repair. Yeah, they're kind of just saying 1,500 gold in total, or you could just farm it. So there are some more. We just haven't looked. So there's one called Making Amends, and there's one called War at Sea. So after this, we're actually going to want to go run and do those two as well. Because if we screwed the Goblin Rep up, we are going to want those in Winter Spring and Gadgetstan. Good to know. So that's actually really good to know. I don't want to screw the whole pooch. Linen, mage weave, silk, or rune cloth, depending on what you have, you can turn them in. Absolutely. Spillover can give you rep above neutral if you plan on farming Chernarus pirates. Blah, blah, blah. Do the gadgets and cloth turn in last? Okay. Whatever. But man, we still have over 300 copper. And we've done 270. So we're almost at the halfway point for copper. Alright, so that's just one of the 4. We're going to get that done. We're actually going to go ahead and bust out all 4 of those at the same time. So what are they actually called? Let's go. Dang it, I should have put that back on there. What is it called? Mending old wounds. Because I should put all 4 right there. It is called Traitor to the Bloodsail. Well, we're going to get that one now. War at Sea and Making Amends. War at Sea and Making Amends. So those are the other 2 we need. War at Sea. I think it has an exclamation point, and then Making Amends. So those are the 3 we need that are going to get tagged on there, in addition to this quest, Traitor to the Bloodsail. We've already done Arena Master. That leaves 3 others. Dressing the part of Vashti Scallywag and Vashti Admiral. Vashti Scallywag is the main one we need. Okay, we're finally past 50% on copper. The other ones are going to be much shorter, although iron we do have a lot too. And we're going to get a lot of points from smelting them. Alright, so a Vashti Scallywag has a few things here. It does lead to the quest of Vashti Admiral, which that's a level 10-10. Requires you to be friendly / hated with the booty sail and the bloodsail. So that's all par for the course. You get it from Fleetmaster Farallon. He wants you to go kill Baron Revelgaz and Fleetmaster Seahorn. Cool. You will then get the Bloodsail Admiral cosmetic hat, which is pretty sweet. Uses to summon a blood parrot with you. And that's all dope. So if you do the phased grind, now this is one of the very few times I might actually do the phased grind. We're going to wait and see. I might not do the phased grind. I'm going to see how hard is it to grind these Booty Bay guards outside of phasing. If they never go above 30 and I could just find them in the town, then that's fine. But I think somebody did the math, and if you do the phased version, it's gonna it takes like 4 to 6 hours. So it'll take us 2 to 3 episodes of just killing these guards. It's gonna be quite a boring grind once that begins. So, and one way, but the thing that might be an issue is if we do the phased quest, will they still also be at level 30? That's one thing I need. The other thing is that's really tricky that I'm worried about is this Vashti Scallywag. Okay, because it says, it's kind of weird, it says level 13, 16, 55. Like, I don't understand that part. do you really have to be 55 to do it? Good boy Bruce, a Worgen, now gives the quest. The dialogue's the same. Not sure if Duncan, if you're not phased, but if you are, Duncan's nowhere to be found. And go to good boy Bruce. Friendly with Bloodsail, hated Boogie, good boy Bruce. He still doesn't give any quest. Still true after 9.0. I'm wondering, are you not 55? You must be hated. You don't need to grind Booty Bay rep to neutral, then given the quest and turn to hated again. Yeah, people are just... we read this about before. You can get this quest as low as 55. I started trying to get it at 41. You can farm Bloodsail rep. You want to finish this rep gain as early as level 40. Yeah, see, this is some has changed. I wonder, because what are these things mean right here? See, this says like in trivial at 16, green at 13, 55 it's yellow. So that's just another thing. I wonder what will happen if we get the rep. So there's just things we're not going to know until we actually try. And I don't even want to Google it because people are freaking idiots. All we know is that someone somewhere back in the day said 55 is the case, but what's the most, and then nobody talks about it because most people probably don't try this until they're maxed out. Now, by the time we kill the 8 million bajillion people, we might be fine. Avashti, yeah, that's all you do. You just talk to him. So the quest, Avashti Scallywag is fine. He opens up Avashti Admiral. Once we get the main one, the second one's fine. And then dressing the part, also totally fine. He gives you the outfit, which is cool. Now it is piss easy to grind out the rep to neutral. The guards are all level 30 and non-elite, says this person now. It takes like 40 minutes to go from hated to neutral. Just know you have to be at least one of 3,000 into neutral. Ah. I see. So dressing the part is actually the first one. Yes, that guy said, okay. That's good to know. And now the guards are not... Oh, look at this. Level 80 character. I could tell you it spawns 1 guard per player kill. 2 bruisers, 3 levels below the level of the attacking player. It actually 3 per kill. Took me a few days, took me 2 hours. 28 rep as of Miss Pandaria. I mean, look at that. That's minus per. Okay, copper is finally done. Now we can smelt our tin. If you are phased... See, I don't know that we have to phase. Get to friendly. Get to hated. Go to this, get a vast scallywag. He will then give you this.
and dressing the part. Those are the 3. All right, so this tin is also opening an equal amount of bronze. Okay. That's not very common. I came across a problem. He's only available on his ship in the bay. I can't fly on a 49. Ran from the ship, ran back, was inside. Yeah, see, that's not a problem for us because now we can fly. I'm looking for newer people that said stuff newer. The guy in 2023 who now said it is quote-unquote piss easy. 2025, it's insanely easy to grind. The spawns seem to be slow. Okay. Well, that makes me happy. So now multiple people nowadays say this is really easy to get.
All right, that's great. I love that. All right, now we're going to smelt all the bronze we can with all that tin. What's our time? Okay, so I'm feeling a little better. I'm also feeling good that they stop at 30. So when we start to get close to 30, 29, somewhere around there, we can start the grind. And my guess is this is going to take us the following week. And that'll be done. And I'd say within 2 weeks, I should also be done with the grind on the arena thing. So that's good too. Although I will be putting those in my bank. Can't believe I wasted my gold. That could really halt my progress right now. Alright, that's really good. And now, if you move forward, that takes us to this is the 5th, so that'll take us to the 6th. When we do hinterlands, the only thing we have to do in hinterlands is the escort quest. I don't think there's anything other major that we have to do there. There might be a capital quest out there. I don't think so, though. And then Tanaris will open up where that's cooking. So at that point, we'll make sure we get our cooking people up to snuff. Probably her for Horde, because she's going to have all these fish. So that'll be easier. And then we'll get maybe our Gleavenger guy. This fishing is probably going to be his best bet, too. So Hinterland's nothing. And then Searing Gorge, okay, now we're on Iron. This is 93, this is our last big batch. And then we have 1 goal at the end. This is actually going to level our mining up. And then Feralis. Oh, Tanaris will have an egg quest also. Tanaris might have a couple quests in it. I think it does. Alright, we're on to 125. It's still green. And then Feralis, that'll open up. By then we'll have fishing quests. If there's any fishing that's not tied to the Stranglethorn fishing extravaganza, I'm not sure. But we'll have OOX of our own, and we'll have to go back and get this. The OOX of our own, we'll do those. So that whole process. Oh, and then, yeah, so then by then all of our side professions will be open. We'll make sure we've cleared everything profession-wise. So that's by the end of February. So not that long from now, 2.5 weeks. That should all be done, and we should have... Felwood has some actual work we have to do in it. Najara has nothing. Ungoro Crater has nothing. Blasted Lands has nothing. Sunken Temple has nothing. So boom. That's other than Felwood, and then it'll be final set with Western Plaguelands, which has nothing that we need to do. Burning Steppes has nothing, but at that point we will look into Blackrock Depths. So as we kick off March, I think there's some Lunar Festival stuff that we'll have to do. Not a lot. We can get it done probably in like one episode. Maybe there's a little Blackrock Depths, that kind of stuff. We'll look at wherever my tier for that is. I don't know where I put all this crap. Yeah. Blackrock Spire. We can look at all of it. All right, cool. So we also hit 145, 446. So now let's go look at our mining trainer one more time. Let's look at time. We're getting close to the... Ooh, yeah, we're getting close to time. Can we learn anything new from mining?
Throw hole.
We can learn steel. Cool.
Strength.
Alright, so now we want engineering. Does this guy have engineering? I don't remember where that's at. These are blacksmiths. That's not what I am. It's a glee man. Blacksmith. Somehow I'm hurt. I need 16 silver to repair. Bummer. Weapon bed. See, these guys are lovely revelers, and they're there, but it's not on retail. It's not on classic.
What do you need?
Alright, I want profession engineering. Oh, it's not even over here. So we got up to almost halfway through mining now. That's cool. Oh, it's right there. Here. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. First things first. Oh my god. I am cooked, my friends. 528 rough blasting powers. So now we're stuck with this. Trash. So that's gonna just be forever. This sucks. I think I need to stop doing... Maybe I should stop doing copper, or I'm just gonna sell it raw. Yeah, so... Because I don't even have enough money, look at this. What can I even learn? I mean, I have a lot of dynamite we can make, so that's cool. What else am I doing with my linen, you know? The dynamite just takes blasting powder and linen. But this is... I mean, I'm getting pretty far. Is the rocks a big giant stack like that? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'll take this rough blasting powder up as far as it can go. I don't know that I'm going to sit here and do all 500. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm just going to sell raw, like I said, sell raw soon. Because that's what you do with the rocks. The stones for engineers, you turn them into blasting powder. I mean, I don't want to say no to the copper because it's free XP. We have a few zones, but I'm definitely going to be a little bit more discriminatory, I guess, in which ones I go run down to. Also, it's sounding pretty clear that...
What's the word on the street?
Alright, so we can build copper bolts and bombs now.
Real.
So what do I need, first of all? Copper bolts are just made of copper. The bombs are made from the blasting powder and the bolts. So let's go ahead and start making dynamite until that gives us nothing anymore. Because that's just linen cloth. I got a ton of that. What else am I using it for, you know? And I have so many. We'll just work on it until it's not giving us anything. Plus, this is going to just be easy money. I'm just going to sell this dynamite and get some of my money back. That's all that this is really about for me. And without the dynamite, I mean, it's easy too. Just your powder and your dynamite. Cool. Maybe at 50 it'll stop. It's giving very little level right now, though. Okay. There we go. Nope, it's still going at 50, so that means it's going to take us at least to 55. Okay. Ah, dangerous devices. I got an achievement for that. That's cool, you can kind of see it growing. It's still at 55, so it's going to get us at least to 60. Wah, wah, wah. But yeah, now it's going very slow. I just don't think there's anything else great for my linen cloth, and I have essentially infinity blasting powder. I don't know that it's going to get us all the way there. Okay. 58. I'm running low on blasting powder, but we're just gonna make it again after this. There you go. Okay, so now it's done. So first of all, let's sell all that.
Cha-ching!
Right. It's only 6 silver per. That's not that bad.
New shipments coming in
That's
soon.
24. Alright, we can learn the spanner, the boomstick, and a scope.
Don't be a stranger.
Cool.
Got the best deals anywhere.
So I can make my own spanner.
Glad I could help.
And if I open up the no. Yeah, I don't have my engineering tool yet. So now that's a double point. A boomstick is 4, but it requires a bunch. So that's pretty awesome. So requires a blacksmith hammer. Use
Can I
suck.
lighten that coin purse up for you?
So I do need that.
Come back anytime.
So I can't, and I don't believe I can equip that either. I can't. You just have to keep it in your bag. Okay, so I also would like to make one of these. Great. Okay, now that one... Yeah, we can equip that now. We have that tool. Okay, if these guys are giving us 4, and they're 4 copper bars each, the crude scope is 2 malachites each. That's 6 each. So this is probably the best. So I have 3 of these I can make, so I need to make 3 copper bolts. And then that will let me make 3 crude scopes. And that gets rid of the malachites out of my bag too, and I can sell these things. Great. Pretty good. Okay. Now the rough boomsticks, they require 3 bolts each. Oh, I just made 4. The bolts give me nothing right now. And then we need to buy a wooden stock from this guy.
Stuff sells itself.
See, that doesn't sell for that much. Not as much as a stack of it. Okay, so 2 silver for a wooden stock. Now I can build 1 rough boomstick. Cool.
If you ever need anything,
Which, that was 15 silver.
the pleasure was all mine.
Now, coarse blasting powder, coarse dynamite.
Have a good one.
Okay, so now coarse blasting powder, that's basically a freebie. We might as well make all of that. I mean, I am going to go back and make all this, like, we're gonna sell, we're gonna create and sell. Since 15 is what I need for that, I'm basically making like 13 off of every rough boomstick, so those sell pretty decent. What does an arc light spanner sell for? And a rough, I mean, we'll look and do the math. This is getting me up there. Overall, I've turned a slight profit, but we might have to kind of pause and see what we got. But I might as well make all my course into blasting powder from the little bit of tin I got. I'm over on time, but I kind of want this to be all set and done and locked up before we go out and explore Durotar on the next episode. But I need to Hearthstone back so I can camp my arena anyway. Even though I'm done, I actually want course blasting powder out. I don't want to take up a second inventory space with all of it. Oh, you know what we could have done with this character? I could have gone for that Nog's Redux or whatever. I'll wait. But I think we might, if we have to get her really high level, we're going to do that. Okay. Alright, so let's see, at 95 now, we can make target dummies and silver contacts.
Careful out there.
Alright, silver contacts, I'm not that worried about that. We're going to only make those as needed. I don't know if we need them. Target dummies require bronze and wool. That's good. We can mess with that in a minute. There is a potential quest we would need for that. Those are pretty good. Alright, fine. Let's get rid of all of our wool. And make them. And that might... It's not going to get rid of all of our bronze, but it will get rid of all of our wool. And it's going to shoot up our level. 2 points each is pretty good. It's making everything else obsolete. There you go. Now it drops down to just 1 point, but still pretty freaking good. And it gets rid of all of our wool. So now I know wool's not an
I
option.
ain't got it. You don't want it.
They sell for almost nothing. What is up with this?
You
Okay.
drive a hard bargain.
Clockwork box, tiger goggles, bronze tube, blunderbuss, large bomb, standard scope.
Catch you on the flip side.
Now, I don't have a helmet yet, so... But I think those goggles... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's 10 points just to make those, to get the tiger's eye out of the way. Love it. So, 1 to wear. Oh, no! It's not my preferred armor type. Bummer.
Go get him, champ.
How much do they sell for? 15 each. Not my preferred armor
Glad you're
type
doing
strikes
business.
again.
GTL, friend.
Lovingly crafted boomstick, small bombs, heavy blasting powder, heavy dynamite, bronze gizmo.
Glad I could help.
Okay. So I guess I'll build these silver contacts while they still give me any points. I don't know what these clockwork boxes even do. But those contacts we need for some bombs. Some of our bombs need those. I know. A lot of explosives need them. Running out of gold.
What's shaking?
And silver-plated shotgun. Great, now that I just used all my silver. Alright, the standard scope requires bronze tubes. I can only make 1, but I can at least make 1 bronze tube. Actually, they're gonna make 1, but Might as well make all the heavy blasting powder too and get all the points I can get out of that. And then we're gonna just see about money. That's so much copper. I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess at that point I'm just gonna just sell it. I mean, if we want to be creative about it or whatever, sure, we could, just look and see what's the cheapest thing we can do with bolts and blasting powder. I mean, it might just be the bolts are it. Probably that gun. Because that's a 13 point. But I don't know. Alright, right now we're still making money off of these heavy powders. Still making points. We're almost halfway, but that's still not even halfway. But this is basically just messing about with starting zone stuff. And then things that we flew by and saw, like Stranglethorn, really. Just from our time spent in those areas. Alright, so it doesn't make any more. What's the time at? We're going quite over. Lately I've been going over. I just have fun making this video. These videos. Gotta go work math with my son. Yeah, so we're going out of town this weekend. It'll be fun. Looking forward to having a little romantic weekend with the wife. Leave my teenage son, give him 2 nights, 1 day alone with the dogs. And I'll have my older daughters kind of keep an eye on him. My not older daughter, it's just the one that lives in town. So gonna have her kind of keep an eye. But we're gonna see. He's excited. He's like, oh yeah, parents are gonna go away. But it's getting to be that age, you know, where if you go away for a couple nights, nothing's gonna happen. All right, so that's.
Well, spit it out.
Okay, an ornate spyglass, a big bronze bomb. Now things are getting expensive. Bronze framework.
See you around, friend.
So this is also like bronze framework that requires wool and leather. There's not a lot we can do with that. I can make a bunch of bronze tombs. If I scroll down, I can make this one standard scope. Okay, we'll make that. Then I can sell that because the scopes don't do anything for me anymore.
I got a deal for you.
Right? 6 silver. Okay.
Goblin products are
Then-
built to blast.
What else do we got? So the Deadly Blunderbuss, that's cool. Oh, that requires a standard scope. 4 bronze tubes. It only sells for 15, so... Okay, so no. This requires 3 moss agates, so no. Now this rough boomstick, that's a moneymaker. Essentially that's 7 copper per 13, so it's about 2 copper per thing. This sells not even for 1, so no, that's trash. Clockwork boxes. That is used to help rogues improve your skill in engineering. Oh. I'm gonna build one and just see what that's all about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck that's about. It gives you some money,
That's it.
but
I
that's
got
it
mouths
used to be
feed
that used to be
now.
to include improve your lock picking skill, but now you don't need that anymore. All right, that requires moss agates. That we don't have those. Okay, so I can still build a bunch of rough dynamite for money.
Alright, this is the silver contacts to make copper bombs. Bronze bombs require wool, I can't do it. Silver contacts to make big bronze bombs. Okay, let's go with that. So this is going to be bronze bars, silver contacts, heavy blasting powder. This will help me, and I can sell these big bronze bombs. Should get me halfway up. Boom, I'm now professional journeyman. And we hopefully can sell these bombs for some okay money. But this is going to be all my silver, so I can't... And my bronze is getting low as well.
Yeah, what do you want?
Okay, you get a gold each for those. I like that.
Can I interest you in a payment plan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we can build red fireworks now, too.
That's it.
Oh,
I
let's
got
train
mouths
that.
to feed, pal.
Perfect. Alright, I don't know what... Oh, red fireworks, they require leather, so that sucks. Alright, so we are kinda... Without wool, without more cloth, we're kinda stuck.
So the only thing I could do is I can build... I don't need anything else for that. So I might as well build all these coarse dynamite and sell those. Make a little bit of money back there. Because I don't need the... Oh, wait.
That's coarse blasting powder. Am I okay with that? Yeah, I think so. Alright, fine. Actually, let's use this that I have right now so first, because I don't want to make any more rough blasting powder. We're just going to chill on that. We don't need any of it. And then I'm going to, I guess, sell my stones. Cool. Now we're going to make coarse blasting powder with the rest. Coarse dynamite. We're going to sell all these dynamites off, even though they're not worth anything. Give us a little smidge of money. We're at 155 on the engineering. And the only other thing I think we can really mess with is I could make bunches of rough boomsticks. Honestly, we can make a ton. It just requires wooden stocks. So, but we're gonna save that. We're just gonna keep knowing that. How much do we save? How much do I sell copper for? I'm not gonna sell my copper. Don't get me wrong. How much do I sell copper for? That's what we're gonna look and see. But I think that's probably about good. Resource-wise, we need more wool to make more of those frameworks. Or more moss agates. Not buying that. Leather we're not gonna get. So yeah, it's bronze framework is really big bronze bombs, so we need silver. Silver and bronze, that's gonna do it for us.
You break it, you buy it.
Okay, got a little bit of money there. I do want to
coming in soon.
have those bolts out. Let's make one boomstick. So I need to build 2 bolts, just so I'm not carrying around a single bolt. Annoying. And then let's buy that wooden
I got what
stock.
you need. The pleasure was all mine.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are very easy to build, and they sell for 15.
I know a buyer when I see one.
Yeah, bet you do. Alright, so we still haven't elevated ourselves to needing silk on anything.
Goblin products are built to
Ah,
last.
there you go. So that was almost all my gold. Oh, I can build a single gold power core. So what did we just gain? The aquadynamic fish attractors. Oh, that's nice. We can buy night crawlers from the fishing guy
and then convert them into these. So that's something. That requires leather. What else? Explosive sheep is cool, but it requires the gizmo, the framework. Gold power core, yeah, I could do it. Alright, so we need... But then leather. Leather is a pain. I don't want to get that. And you need that for the bronze framework, so that's annoying, because I don't want to go farm leather with this character. So I'm probably going to go for silver to do more big bronze bombs and blast my way through into the next tier, as well as aquadynamic fish attractors. So we're going to, I think we're just going to chill on that right now. Alright. Okay, where we are on time. Well, we are 7 minutes away, so we might as well give it the old 9 o'clock try. You guys can watch me die one more time. Let's go ahead and just make this episode go all to the 2.5 hour mark. Durotar is our next zone anyway, so let's explore it. This is going to be an easy one too, because we've already explored Durotar quite a bit. Are there any rares if we go to our rare hunter? Alright, so I feel a lot better about this now that everybody is like, it's so much easier, so much easier. Okay, so we've done Elwyn. We need now Durotar. Durotar only has 5. So there's an Alliance guy named Sergeant Curtis in Tiragard Keep. Okay. So Tiragard Keep is down there. I want to go check out Razor Hill and see, can we afford... I'm passing all of those. Alright, so where is the... I want to find the profession trainer, cook, whatever, around here.
What are you looking for?
Okay, so Scorpion Surprise. I guess I don't have that yet. So cool.
With honor.
That's a new one. I thought maybe there would be a fish person selling something, but no. Alright, I'm good on all the copper. I'm going to try to avoid copper. There's plenty of other areas and things. Here's Tiragard Keep. Let's look for this elite. How's my Hearthstone doing? Fine. Alright, so this really is a... It's not tagged as PvP. Sharpshooter. Oh, he's got me. All attackers gain range sight against me? You bozo. Alright, let's put my poison on. Okay, and where does he... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I walked right into that dude, if that's how he knew me. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. This old quest. Oh, we've done these quests so many times, guys. So many times. Okay, that's not his name. We're looking for Sergeant Curtis. Okay, we are getting quite close. Alright, I don't see no Sergeant Curtis. Unless he's downstairs, like, And that's boarded off. Alright. So, I don't know where Sergeant Curtis is supposed to be, but I think he's not here. Alright, I also wanted to check... Oh, you know what? We never gained Echo Isles in this character. That's the last exploration piece. And that, I think, is the... will level us up. Sure did. Oh, we didn't fish off of these areas, too. We'll have to do that when we come back. Alright, so level 21. We gained a new assassination point, which we want. This third one, improved Garrett. 50% increased damage and has no cooldown when used from stealth for 6 seconds. So that's been the case for a while. So essentially, this means you need to apply tab, apply tab, apply tab, apply tab, because it's giving you 500 damage for 1 point. It's way better than Rupture. Now, Crimson Tempest is better, but it's easier to apply tab, apply tab. Alright, we're going to Hearth back. And God have mercy on our soul. Maybe we're going to get somebody, maybe not. And I don't even have any confidence that we're going to be able to actually do classic Love is in the Air tomorrow anyway. I'm scared. Alright, so we are right here in the arena. Please give me a 9 o'clock luck. Either way, I gotta be here. Okay, so that dude is back! It's the same freaking one. He's here. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get it. He sucks. I'm gonna just leave. This is the Kissing Boys, Kiss Zero Boys. This Ret Paladin who has been the bane of my freaking existence. He is here every time. I mean... I'm just gonna go implore him every single time he's there. Alright, so it's this guy that has been out there every time, but he wins. I can't compete against him, so I'm not gonna even bother. He's gonna be, yep, he's there. I cannot beat him. I'm level 21 and he is 80. He can one-shot me. I've seen him fight. He's pretty solid, and it might be the spec. He might be pretty good. I really don't know anything about this Cascade badge, but I have that title too, I'm pretty sure. The Lightbringer. Yeah, I have that. So there they are. I can't do anything against it, but yep, so there they go. These two people, as always, the human paladin. Yep. So it's just a terrible time. Maybe one day, like, maybe they'll be done, because this guy gets it more than me. And he's good too. Like, they will watch it to where I don't. He'll make sure I don't get it either. And he generally wins. I don't think I've seen him lose in this fight. And he gets the chest. Yep. So that's it. He won. I didn't die that time, but you got the freaking chest. So I imagine back at 12 and everything else. So that's why if I want to accomplish this anytime soon, this is why I have to be crazy and wake up at 3 in the morning when this guy gets to sleep, because he can just do it like a normal person, and I got to be like a rat and come out in the middle of the night like a cucaracha and get the quest. So, all right, everybody, thanks a lot for watching, listening, and tuning in to our extended episode. We did make good progress. We hit level 21. We got a lot of our engineering caught up. We finished another zone playing around in Elwyn, and yeah, tomorrow maybe we'll get a chance to do Love is in the Air. Maybe not. But I'll see you guys with whatever we do. We'll be doing it together. I'll see you on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. This one's in the pipe. 5x5.